Good morning. This morning we read the first 26 verses of Philippians. And Paul is writing to a church that he founded in Philippi. You remember the story that in Philippi he was arrested and put in prison, and the Lord set him free from the prison. And he's writing again from prison. This time he's in prison in Rome, and he's writing to the church in Philippi. And this is a church he has a very good relationship with. So he's rejoicing and celebrating with them the partnership they've shared in the gospel. Your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now. And he makes a statement which is true for all Christians. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Sometimes we worry, can we keep it up? Can we stay faithful? And here is the truth. The Lord started the work in us. It was his Spirit that convicted us of sin. It was his Spirit that revealed Jesus to us. It was his Spirit that brought us to the foot of the cross. It is his Spirit that will continue to work in us until we stand before the Lord. And he continues to pray for them, to pray that they will continue to in the faith and get deeper and grow, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ. The gospel changes our life, and we produce good fruit, a fruit that is a blessing to the world. He talks about his situation, that he's in chains for Christ, but he says this just makes people more confident. They see what's happened to me and say, well, if he can go through that, so can I. And Christ is being preached. Some preach Christ out of envy, he says, and rivalry, but others out of goodwill. It doesn't matter, because Christ is being preached. Sometimes we see lots of churches being set up, and we think there's a competitiveness. And why is someone setting up a church just down the road from 3 other churches? It doesn't matter whether they're preaching Christ out of true motives or false. At least Christ is being preached. Let's encourage people to minister, to preach, and to share the gospel. And then Paul goes on to say, look, I've learned this. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. We live for Christ, we die for Christ. If we die, we're in his presence right away. If we live, then we live to serve him.